Welcome to GameSide Chat, everyone. I feel like I want to do it like a Mickey Mouse voice for a second. Welcome to GameSide Chat.
Welcome to GameSide Chat.
Oh, hey, Pluto. I'm one of your hosts, Austin Huff. Along with me, my co-host, the Bandicoot boy himself,
All right.
Mikey Poo.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I decided, even though I don't get to do the intro, I get to do nicknames.
All right. What's my nickname then?
You are the Mighty Austinator.
Ooh, same thing as last time, huh?
The Mighty Austinator. Not just Austinator,
All
Mighty
right.
Austinator.
It's mighty. I'll gladly tell you it.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Just living life, do my thing, chicken wing.
Do you think people are wondering what's with the wah wah?
If they are, where have you been?
So Crash Bandicoot 4 came out last week on Friday.
This is true.
And great game. We're going to talk about our impressions, but
You're dang right.
They changed Crash's voice.
Dude.
And his little yell, his little holler.
He's no longer doing the wah. What would you say it sounds like? It sounds like a...
It's like a call for desperation, but I feel like...
Please, help me get my voice back.
It's weird, because that was like, you hear it so much because you die so much in those games, like you're ready for it, and it never happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like when they change voice actors too much and stuff like that, but
he's not really a voice actor, he's like a noisemaker.
Yeah, a noisemaker. Like a little, whistle thing. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Right? Well, for all new listeners this week, thank you for coming. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Housekeeping, we are on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast. Our episode today is brought to you by Hide It Mounts.
Dang right. Hide It Mounts is a good place to come look for your new console needs. If you want to show off your console display piece, it's a great way to show it to all your friends coming on over. Like, what's that? And you're like, oh, my floating console?
Head over there, buy some LED lights, put code GameSide on checkout, get a nice 10% off there. And everybody, keep writing reviews, keep subscribing. We're loving the input.
Yeah.
It's been a great ride so far.
And follow us on Instagram too, you know? We love interacting with the community. So
let's break the ice.
Yes. All right. We're in a new segment name. I like it. It's official now.
All right. Austin, I like asking people this.
Boxers or briefs?
Simple question. Boxers or briefs? I don't know, man. I think they both serve their purpose.
I guess so, yeah.
My question to you is, Austin, Younger, Huff?
Oh, you're allowed to say my middle name, but I wasn't allowed to say your middle name the other day.
I never said you weren't allowed to say my middle name.
All right, Michael.
I want to know, what kind of gamer are you? What are your gaming habits?
All right, bro. Gaming habits. I will... If I get a good story game that's coming out, like, I know that Spider-Man's going to come out, I'm like, I will set time to myself that I'm going to just hunker down in my room and just play some games, you know?
Yeah.
Or if the boys call upon me, like, let's play some Apex, let's go play some games.
They call upon you like, we need you, Austin. You're the missing link.
The Austin signals pops up. Like, that's me.
So, you did not answer the question.
What am I gaming?
What kind of game? Like, so, how many times a week do you play?
My gaming habits.
What do you play? Yeah.
It's been hard to play lately because of my move. I've been moving. I barely just hooked up the PlayStation to the power outlet, but I haven't turned it on.
Nothing's been pulling you in. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, like, we have Avengers, but I kind of got burnt out of it a little bit, but I'm also busy like crazy right now, so...
You know what would get us back into Avengers is if we got some homies that maybe wanted to play group of 4. That might be fun.
True that.
I feel like you have to play with people after you get through the story, you know?
I think, if you just talk to people about, like, what's going on in the game, you're like, hey, like, this is a good loot spot we can do. Like, we can all go get this, like, raid or whatever.
Gaming talk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. But when you aren't moving, you play, you play every night?
No? Maybe, like, 2 to 3 times a week when I was living at home. Yeah.
I have to fit my gaming in between family time.
Yeah.
Which is the responsible thing to do, because some people don't do that.
Yeah.
So mostly we'll wait for everybody to fall asleep, and then that's my gaming time.
Yeah.
And then normally what happens is I'll end up falling asleep too. Because you get tired, right? So then I'm asleep.
Yeah.
But then I definitely will play at night, though, and Crash has got me hooked, man. I was playing Crash till 2 a.m. the other night.
Oh my gosh,
Because
bro.
it was just fun.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I could see from us playing it earlier today that you were just like, you were feeling it again, like you were feeling like you were young again, in your prime.
Like I'm old. Like
You
this
are
game would
old
have came
now.
out when I was in my like 40s. I might cry
You're like,
because it's so good. All right, you break the ice with me. What is it?
all right.
What do you got for me?
Well, we're drinking Red Bulls here. What's your favorite Red Bull flavor? Go.
Right now or all time? Watermelon.
Both.
Red Bull watermelon is bomb.com.
I've never had it.
I think it's already gone. It was the summer edition. It's gone.
Yeah.
I like the peach. I like all of them. Maybe I can give you a list of the ones that I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the diet or the sugar-free ones
Hater.
because I'm not about that life.
Have you had this coconut one?
No.
Go for it, boy. It's good. If you like coconut. I don't know. Some people, I meet a lot of people that don't like coconut.
It's good. It's chill.
Yeah,
I like it because it's funny because they just taste like juice.
Yeah.
Like really good juice.
Like crack juice.
I'm all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so there was not a whole ton of stuff that happened this week. in
Yeah.
games.
You kind of just have to make the best of what you get,
Yeah, there is some debate about the PS5 and the Xbox with they had that breakdown though.
That's true. That like.
You watched it?
Yeah. So.
What's your thoughts? So like,
Dude.
is the PS5 way too huge or what?
Bro. Yes, it is too big. Definitely.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it so big?
Because they really wanted to focus on making sure that the PS5 is not too hot or loud. The fans aren't too loud, And they show that in the PS5 breakdown. When they break it down, you see this heat sink that's literally, the 13 inches height is huge.
What do you mean a heat sink? What's a heat sink?
So heat sink is something because you're gonna build up a lot of heat in that console, and you need to make sure that it spreads through the console so a certain spot doesn't get too hot. So you spread it around, and like it's a faster way of cooling it. And so
It's like a pad or it's like a.
it's almost like a grid.
Okay.
Like
So just it distributes the weight or not the weight but the heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't go all directly in one spot and burn up components in the
Is that what the
motherboard.
fan blows on?
It's kind of like a radiator,
Yeah, I was gonna ask
It's
you that.
exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So as it kind of flows through it, that plastic absorbs the heat a little bit.
and then it pulls that.
'Cause that's how
heat
it
off
works,
of it.
right? So if it gets hot as well, it's absorbing that heat.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So that's how they do it.
So you think it needed to be that big,
Maybe
or do you think they were just overkill?
And no, it doesn't need to be that big. They probably could direct it at certain spots
The
because
fact that it has, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The fact that it has dust filters,
That's dope. That is really cool. Okay.
that is really cool.
I'm gonna talk about like PC stuff, because like I built my own PC, and this is gonna like go into like all that stuff, because when you build a PC and you have to get a like a heat sink for your CPU, which is your central processing unit.
Yeah.
And that's the big part where you put it at, because you want that's gonna be the hottest part of the thing, because there's more rooms, there's fans on everything else, but that's the hottest part. But it's only like that big.
Yeah.
So I mean, for the whole console to be basically like the same width as a heatsink,
Yeah.
it seems like they just don't have something figured out right now. Their hardware engineers just
Dang,
like
you think that it runs too hot so that they are overcompensating
I
to
just
bring
think
it down?
their design.
I believe you.
Wise is not ideal.
Yeah.
I mean.
So this is the fix that they had. They're like, let's go get crazy with it and have all this airflow.
Exactly. But I mean, if it's a way for them to fix the heat problems, make it not so loud. Maybe they don't even have as many big fans in there because they have that heat
So,
sink.
and here's the thing, like the Xbox One X, when that came out, it was the most powerful console ever and the smallest console of that generation. And wasn't it, they had like their own special designed cooling system. Tim, if you're listening to this, Tim Huff, I know you work for Microsoft.
My uncle.
Let us know, like, what, because I don't want to look it up right now. What was the cooling system? Like, what they have, like some type of their own little coolant in there. It was because it was liquid cooled. The One X was.
I've seen some PCs that use like I forget it's called like mineral oil or something like that.
Yeah. So
But,
I'm surprised I kind of thought that they were gonna do something like that.
it's kind of an expensive product to do because you have to like be able to wire that liquid everywhere.
And you have to understand, it's not that the engineers. There's a budget, right?
Oh yeah, no.
It's not that they couldn't do
It's
It's
no.
the budget to get the
And,
console the price that it is.
like producing this
Yeah.
millions of times.
Yeah.
No, that they are gonna make it simple, you know.
Yeah.
Something that a bunch of people can just just drill in
Yeah.
the holes and stuff, and just attach it like that.
So the plates come off the PlayStation. All of
Actually,
them.
that is something I was looking forward to
You think that's cool?
the most.
Yeah.
Because that was like the whole idea that we're gonna send off our panels to turn them into like Spider-Man panels, you know? And
Yeah, like so instead of buying a PS5 collector's edition, you're just buying the panels. And I felt like that was somebody said that like from Sony one time, like that
it kind of
they'll
leaked.
be customizable. Yeah.
It leaked. And like, what you could probably spend. I
mean, I definitely like
someone
that.
would probably charge like $100-something for you to be like, hey, I want like an Uncharted panel for my PlayStation 5, and they're like, all right, $100, here you go.
Yeah.
Like it's easy.
No, for sure. It's better than buying a whole new console.
Heck yeah, dude. Like, no,
I still think they'll sell PS5 special editions. I just think that they'll have like versions of the game that maybe come with panels,
I think so.
like a special edition.
Oh, you think they'll sell a panel, like just the panels? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, just by itself, like not a whole console, just a panel.
Exactly. Yeah, it's exactly what
That'd
I
be
think.
sick. I like that.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, but I mean, like, I thought, like, how they have those custom people that make
Of course.
controllers.
Yeah, like somebody's
they'll
gonna
definitely do that.
Oh yeah, they'll 3D print it and do it. I think Sony. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you make that money?
Oh yeah, for them to showcase it.
So it'd be like
that
Uncharted
easy?
5 or whatever, and then you have the collector's edition,
Mhm.
and part of it will come with plates, and you throw your plates on your PS5.
Mhm.
Back to how huge these consoles are. We're all gonna take this journey together. One, for two reasons.
You, me, the audience.
The audience,
We're all on this ride together.
all around the world.
Join me. I can show you the world.
The reason we're gonna do unboxing
You're
videos.
dang right we are, bro.
So we'll do unboxing videos
Let's go.
of any consoles that we get this year, and then we are also going to. I mean, this is my setup. So where this PS5 is going, I hope it fits under my TV. If not, I'm gonna
don't
have
know
to
what
figure
you're
something
gonna
out.
Yeah, you can't put it like
We won't even go into it because I'll start stressing out about it. You know how I am. I'll
Put it
freak
up
out.
on this wall. You have to move the poster.
I'll freak out, man. I can't even think.
Ah, freak out.
And yeah, so you have to tear the PS5 apart to. It's really cool that you can add storage to it without having an external hard drive.
So yeah, but it is kind of inconvenient because the Xbox One, you can just kind of snap in those storage cards. Basically, you can just snap them in on the back, or whatever. For PlayStation, you have to kind of dismantle it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like almost just like a memory card for Xbox because that was the whole thing that was happening. They were like, did you hear about the Twitter war?
Is it with the turning on the side or no?
That one, and there was a storage one where it was about like
Xbox has been a savage lately.
Xbox was like, all you got to do is plug it in, and then there's all you got to do to turn it sideways is just flip it sideways.
Because you have to put the base plate on there to stand up the PlayStation on the side.
Mm-hmm. And
It still has that circle on the bottom.
And you have to take it apart with a screwdriver in order to do that. And
In all honesty, that's...
I don't think it's a big deal.
They had that for this thing. We didn't, nobody actually did it. They just
This is mandatory though. You have to have a stand, or you
because it's
can't.
not perfectly flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about a design flaw. You have to have a stand. That's kind of weird.
It's so crazy, man. Like, because I'm like, hardware engineering is a branch that I could choose to go break off into for my degree, and just like seeing all these electrical like they tore down the motherboard. They tore down so you could see the motherboard of the PS5, and I was like, whoa, like I get this
Little chub there.
Yeah. Semi.
Yeah, semi.
No.
Oh man.
It's just cool, man.
I hope they do that with Xbox. I'd like to see what they got going on in there, man.
It'd be cool. Like, we should
As a mechanic, I'm like,
Bro.
and you as an engineer, when you work on PCs and build gaming PCs, like that's cool. I like being able to tear stuff apart and just seeing what's up in there.
I think
pop the hood,
If I legit teach you how to build a PC, like I think you'd understand it pretty well. Like it's not that hard.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you got your power supply, you
Yeah.
got your graphics card, motherboard,
Yeah, I
stuff like that.
understand networking.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. You know what else I'm excited for? Their
Uh,
Austinator. The Mighty
uh,
Austinator.
Crash 4?
Crash 4, brother.
Let's just say it's about time.
It's about time.
Oh!
Let's go. Okay, first of all, you played a little bit of it just now
A little
before
bit.
the show.
A little bit.
What did you think?
First impressions. Bro, it's cool.
It's
Real cool.
it's really cool. I'm
'Cause-
obviously gonna be the one who's like, oh my god, so awesome.
No, it's like, so I didn't play, like, I've talked about this in other episodes before, but, I never played Crash 4 until I got those remastered games that you and I played together at one night.
Or Crash Ever.
Crash Ever, because I didn't have a PlayStation as a kid. I was an Xbox kid before. And, like, just to kind of share your experiences, you and me got to play those in levels, and it was, like, crazy. And seeing the updated versions, how modern they are now, like, because the jumping was so, like, it kind of jank.
So the remakes, like, they remade the games and they kept the controls, so even though everything looked good, it still felt the same. So that
Yeah.
quote unquote jank is still there, was still there in the remakes. Like the first Crash is really hard because the controls are not as responsive.
Yeah.
And then it gets better.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
And then
like,
there's Crash 4.
Crash 4, it feels natural, Like, it works.
A tear to my eye. This game brought like a tear to my eye because there's games, you play these serious games and they're fun, of course. They're masterpieces and we all, we love that life. But when I put this game in, to me, because it's what I started off of, this is like gaming at its purest form. Like, it is a platformer and it's a brilliant platformer. Like, it's challenging.
I think that's kind of what we're telling me about earlier today, because you're like, this is like a game. This is what a game should be, Like, not something you have to freak out about. That. No.
I got you, boy.
No, the left one. There you go. Boom. So it's just like something you don't really have to like think about. It's just
You get up and you just start playing it.
Exactly.
You're like boom, 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 and you can play a level which would take 10 minutes, unless you're trying to get the challenges like you saw. You try to get all the boxes.
Dude.
Talk about how they revamped the rules. Like, there's retro mode and there's current mode. I don't know what it's called. I gotta think about it. Yeah. But it's really cool because modern retro mode to where if you die, there's not lives. You just go to the checkpoint.
And that was the most like stressful thing. Like, I had not played a game in forever that like I legit wanted to throw my controller until Crash like remastered. I was in my room and playing the Crash #1, and I was like, I really hate this game, dude. Like,
yeah.
Oh, but then I pick up my controller. I'm like, all right, let's go again. Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't feel like I never get frustrated with this game. Like, it's hard, and I'll die. Like, what? I think we were like 40 deaths on that one.
Dude,
but I'm always like, I
won
can
those
do it.
boxes, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this, and then when I mess up, I feel like it's my fault.
Yeah.
And they introduced new characters. Obviously, we're introduced old characters, and you could play as different characters. Is mostly what I mean. Like, everything about it is great. So if you're a Crash fan, I know it's $60. It's a full price game, but dude, it's so good.
Can we say it's the best Crash though?
For sure.
Really?
For sure.
I think you like. All right, I'll trust you, but you are
I'm only halfway through
the
it.
main void.
So I'll tell you. I mean, I some of the levels in Crash 3 were really, really cool and really different. And I'm getting right to the different kind of stuff now. Well, it's the kind of different from the get go for sure. Here's like the best way to explain it. The old Crash games, they are great and they felt a certain way, but they kind of belong. It's kind of crazy. I don't mean it in the way that it comes out, but they kind of belong in the past because they're older games, so they play by those older rules.
Yeah.
You put this game in, and you're like, oh, this is Crash Bandicoot. But all those old rules that made it like kind of difficult and annoying in certain times, those are all gone.
Yeah.
And it's brought the good stuff and some more than that. So props to that development team because it's dope.
Do they still have like the polar bear kind of stuff in there?
Yeah. Well, you saw me doing some of the vehicle stuff
today. There's a jet
today.
ski, yeah.
I hope the polar bear's there. I haven't gotten to. I guarantee you, there's an ice world. There has to be.
Yeah.
And if there's not, there'll be in DLC because that was like some of the best levels in Crash 2.
I think we saw in the what is it called? The trailer has an ice world.
Here's also what I'll say. I didn't notice that, but I was about to make a really good point right now, and I lost my train of thought.
Choo choo.
You asked me a question about the game.
Yeah. So.
It was a good point.
I don't know.
Dang, it's forever lost in my memory palace.
I don't know. My next question would be like, what was your favorite Crash game before Crash 4?
Crash 2, because I played it so many times.
Yeah.
See, the thing with Crash 3 is that it got gimmicky, and I didn't really necessarily find it a bad thing, because there's so much of Crash. There was a lot of, like, motorcycle. They had the motorcycle levels where, like, you're racing, and, like, airplane levels where you're, like, in an airplane, and that's just not Crash.
Yeah.
But at the time, I thought it was really cool as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So that, I don't know, dude. Crash 2 and 3 might be a tie. It's just, they were really good. Did you ever even get to Crash 3?
No.
I started playing it. We should, one day we'll go back. But Crash 4 that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Is that if you liked the old Crash games, I think I've already said that part, but I saw videos and demos of this game, and I'm like, that looks great. I'm probably going to play that. But I was not, like, crapping my pants over it. And it didn't click to me until I had the controller in my hands, watching it on this TV. I got a Vizio Quantum Q. I don't know if it's the TV. I don't know if the game's always this amazing looking. It just looks so good, and it sounds so good. And not until I was playing it did I get it, and did it click.
This guy straight up blasts Crash Bandicoot in his room. It's like
surround sound,
and it's like
yeah, I'm all about it. I give it like. I'm serious about how I am disappointed that they changed his voice. Like, it's legit. It's a joke, but it's serious. I'm like, where's the? It's just it was like part of him, you know. And I got to see his little dance too. He better be doing the hip thrust.
Oh,
I got to see some of that.
Yeah,
because Crash Bandicoot has some grit, you know. Like he's the old commercials where he has the microphone, he's talking crap. Like Crash has always been gritty, so I hope that grittiness is still there. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and these skins, they have like
oh yeah,
a ton of skins.
Dude, we need that chicken costume though. Oh.
Dude, you have to complete every challenge in the level.
Yeah.
And they're crazy. And so you can't really do, I mean, you could, it's possible, but you really can't do every challenge in one. You have to go back and play the level again. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
Imagine getting all the boxes, only dying 3 times. And like all at once, like there's no way, dude. You have to get the box one, and then come back and get the light. Because when you go for these crazy boxes, they're really challenging, so you end up dying.
Why am I yawning so much?
Because we're tired, man.
Nah, it's not even 9 yet.
I know, but
no, it is 9, 9:30 probably. No, dude, it's classic Crash. I think games that are like they have their sequels in the past, and then they're gonna make one that's like 2020 or whatever. I think they do a good job of translating it.
It feels modern. It doesn't feel old.
Yeah, they do a good mix,
But it still feels like Crash.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Crash how you remember it feeling.
Mm-hmm. But then they'll put the extra stuff that's its own side stuff. Like you played that one girl that has her own side story.
Yeah, and she has a hook shot.
Yeah.
And a drop kick, and
some people are like, that's not Crash, but then again, it's not a main mission.
But it's cool though.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are main missions.
Oh.
But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I feel like it adds more.
Yeah.
The one I was playing earlier was a side mission. So what they do is you're playing the story because it has a good story. It's beautiful, good voice acting, and so it is. You're going through the roadmap, and Crash and Coco get kidnapped, and she comes and saves them. And then once that happens, you can go back and play levels in those old worlds, like as like an alternative timeline. So like what she's doing while they're doing that there. So there's like a crossover. Yeah. The levels kind of cross over.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And I know that they do the same thing with some of the villains too.
Yeah.
And then they also have like 90 throwback levels.
Oh.
Yeah, where like it makes you look like the old Crash game, and like it's saying, oh, it's the old footage from Crash and Coco when they were kidnapped by Professor Vortex or what's his face and whatever. They're trying to escape and stuff. It's cool.
That's cool.
So I give it a 9 out of 10.
Whoa, snap.
Yeah, I give it 9 out of 10. They get a point lost for changing the voice.
Ooh, salty, huh?
But, maybe I'm too high on it, but if you like platformers, you have to play it.
For sure, I think so.
Like that thing where you jump in the air and you hit the button and it switches the things over.
Oh.
Did you ever get to play a level with that?
No, I got to the
Dude.
point where like I'm pretty sure you will get it afterwards.
Yeah.
Because we were doing those boxes.
Where you
that
grab
were
the
each-
mask, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it does some crazy stuff that you haven't seen. Like,
I'll have
it's
to
nuts,
play.
dude.
I'll have to play when I get home.
Yeah.
Game sharing.
For sure, dude. For sure.
Our boy Dylan, your younger brother,
My
was
brother.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be on this episode.
He was gonna be on this episode for today because he's been on that Crash hype lately.
Dylan's sick.
He is sick right now, unfortunately.
He's fine. He's just a little sick.
It's just allergies.
Not big sick.
Not big sick. There's lots to worry about in the world regarding that kind of stuff. But no.
Yeah, well, soon we'll have him come on and we'll do.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even just make a video of us playing Crash.
Maybe.
And put it on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram.
Maybe.
It'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Something with Crash. Dylan's definitely gonna come on.
Because Dylan's big into Crash,
Yeah,
like,
he's good he beat all 3 of the games, and
yeah.
it's something to do, man. Like,
yeah. And he's not like
hobbies are always good to have.
He's not too big into gaming, but like this is like he's you and him played Crash when you guys were younger, so like
Dylan's played a lot of games. It's just been a while.
Yeah, so he's like,
I think it's a good it is hard. Like, you die a lot in Crash.
Yeah.
You die more in this one than ever.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't feel like a punishment because it's just you're right there.
Yeah.
Do it again.
No,
I
think you'd really like this one.
I feel like on PS5, I think it's gonna be even faster.
Yeah.
Because I think you die and there's like a 2 or 3 second and then you're back. I
Yeah.
feel like PS5, boom, you're right back, and it's gonna be great.
You just have to reload your last save.
I can't wait to play it on PS5, and I hope that the save transfers over.
We'll see, man.
The big
Gosh,
debate.
I'm yawning so much.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So. I woke up early today.
You got a crazy schedule. We talked about that before, right?
Yeah. I feel like have I told you I feel like an old man now in the house? Like, I'm 23, but it's like I wake up at 5:30 to get ready for work.
And that makes you that's what starts it off. You feel old.
That's where it all started, man.
I don't know if that makes you old. I think that. I don't think
I
just
feel like
because you're waking up early.
I can't say I'm more responsible, but like maybe.
I feel like you worry about others. So you probably constantly worry about whatever your roommates are doing.
That's true too. Dude, they stay up so late.
Just let it go.
Yeah. Nah.
You gotta not be a parent.
Nah, I know.
Don't care what they're gonna do.
But
Those
I'm the
aren't
big bro of the house,
Yeah.
You ever watch
Ain't nobody like that.
You ever watch what is it called?
Sister.
No. Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
I feel like the big brother, and like I'm living in the Boy Meets World in that house.
Yeah. Well.
Mhm.
Just have some more drinks and let it ride.
Yeah, sure. So.
But I know what you mean. I get it.
Nah. So we'll see if I'm able to just sit in my room and play
Dude,
games.
so did you hear about the Ghost of Tsushima update is gonna come out on October 16th?
I have not.
And
Do tell.
It's obviously called Legends. We talked about it before, where it's free and it's just adding multiplayer, like levels and everything, like co-op, like local co-op. So you get your ninjas and you're gonna go and invade these
Just camps. Or
camps.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I always wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, and I thought I wasn't gonna play any more games on PS4 when that game came out because I thought we were gonna get PS5 so soon. But it's
1 month away, man. 1 month away. Like,
dude.
we're
Like,
here.
but still, there's so many games coming out though. Like,
yeah.
right
No, I'm done.
before.
But I can't buy any more games. They're too expensive.
But Squadrons came out, and we haven't even got Squadrons. I'm so mad. But I'm like, we can't.
Just bought Crash. Just bought Avengers.
I
I just bought another Switch.
It's true.
Oh, another news: Animal Crossing Switches are becoming
Dude,
available again.
we're
So we
right
jumped on
there.
that.
Dude, that looks sick.
Hide It
That
Mounts.
light green and blue. Yeah, Hide It Mounts.
HideItMounts.com/GameSide.
Code GameSide, all one word, all lowercase.
Get the thing. Get it.
Get that.
Go.
Please.
Go.
Help me. I haven't eaten in
Help me.
days.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're homeless.
As we're recording it in your house.
It's not my house.
Not anymore.
There's no proof this is my house.
He's actually getting evicted today.
Yeah, well, you never know, right?
Yeah, I thought you were going to be like, well, don't tell them that.
Biggest news of the Ghost of Tsushima update
Yeah.
is you will now be able to pet dogs and make
Wow.
them your companions in the game.
I was wondering what that meant on your notes. Dogs turn into allies. I was
Yeah,
like,
allies.
interesting.
That's a huge thing, bro.
Yeah.
You can't make a game and you can't pet the dogs.
No.
Like look at Breath of the Wild.
Now let me ask you. I mean, no, yeah, Breath of the Wild, like horses were a big part of that game.
Your mom's a big part of that game.
My mom listens to this.
Don't talk about my mama.
Don't talk about my mom.
It's not your mom. It's
look
moms
at the camera
in
right
general.
there. Look in the camera and tell my mom you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Okay.
All I said was she was a big part of the game.
All right. Shut your mouth.
Did she play Breath of the Wild?
No. But shut your mouth.
Okay.
What kind of dogs we talking here, boy?
Huh?
What kind of dogs are we talking? You know, Chihuahuas.
No, they're big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I
you're
don't
good,
take it
bro.
back though.
You don't take it back? It's
I
alright. Speaking of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors Calamity of Ganon had a bunch of new gameplay.
Dude, you showed me the trailer right before this.
Dude.
And...
So they had a Treehouse Live like they do during E3.
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes of gameplay for this game.
Yeah.
And they do like 3 different maps and it looks sick. It has like the same like menus and like sounds and like you know how you have the where you can pick the form there's a lot of Breath of the Wild in this game.
Yeah.
Like an insane amount. Then you need to watch this. Like you can choose all your you can swap your weapons when you're playing as Link and like they break.
Oh, it's just like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, and like you get all the weapons and like you can use different ones. So it, like totally makes it like cohesive. Like it's part of the story. Like it's like a sequel. Like I like love that idea.
That's cool.
They're elevating this game to something more than you know what I mean than it should be, honestly.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. But like for it kind of just like being announced like so last minute, you know?
Yeah, it's like why would you not want to play a prequel to like one of our favorite games of all time? Like that's awesome.
That's true.
Great idea. Whoever came up with that idea gets a
Kudos.
raise, dude, because that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then next year we get Breath of the Wild 2, maybe, hopefully.
We'll see, man. But like,
They already announced it.
I know, but I don't know when they're gonna. They not today days.
It's just
They announce games
They
like
would've.
3 years before they get released. Sometimes not Nintendo,
not
but
Nintendo.
but like
And then if they do, they
But
gotta
then again-
kind of come back like Metroid.
Nintendo's not announced anything else like coming out soon.
No, they're
you know?
they're playing their cards close to home, man.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're doing, but I think once the world can get to a more normal place, we'll get the more open. They haven't even had a direct. They're just kind of like announcing things randomly.
But then again, with like the world being the way it is right now, people are. I mean, companies are selling games, bro. You know.
No, yeah, and for sure. Yeah, I don't know. The reason why I say that
Yeah.
is because I feel like the development teams, things are so up in the air with timelines, so they're scared to come out and say this is coming out here, this is coming out here. Maybe that's an excuse. You could still show these games, but you could be like, hey, because of COVID, TBH, to be determined on the date.
TBH.
Yeah, to be TBD.
To be honest.
To be honest. No, to be determined on the date because of
To
COVID.
be honest,
All you have
I
to
don't
do these
know.
days is just say COVID, and people are like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That's the reason why.
I
Whether
don't
it's
know.
not a
people,
good reason or
people
not.
don't like that though. People want to know when it's coming out.
Yeah, we want to get hyped.
Exactly.
But like this Hyrule, we didn't even know about it till last month, and here it is.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be great. It comes out soon. I don't remember the exact date, but it's gonna be real nice.
Yeah. So, Hyrule Warriors should be a cool little game. Gonna get more of the lore at the beginning of the game. Like that game.
Just anything that you can do to
Give me more.
add and make Breath of the Wild better, and Breath of the Wild 2. So we're gonna have like 2 years in a row, like a bunch of Zelda content, and that's gonna be great.
Yeah. Can never go wrong with that.
What do you think? So, do you think? When do you think we're gonna get the next like 3D Mario game?
I mean, like, what? When did they announce Mario 3D World for? Sometime 2021, right?
Like February.
I say
It's gonna be a great game. I'm a dude.
2022 for sure.
So not this year. So I think the big game this year will be Zelda. Hey,
You
Zelda
think-
and Mario came out in the same year, launch year.
But they also had like at least 8 months apart.
Did they?
Yeah.
But
Mario
it was in the
came
same
out-
year though, which is I still
Yeah.
consider dope. So I
But,
think
like-
maybe they could do the same thing.
Everyone already finished Breath of the Wild by the time Mario came out, you know?
Yeah.
Nintendo was just like
It was a launch
cashing
game,
in the
so it came
money,
out in
man.
March. Right?
Huh?
Yeah. The Switch came out in March
So did-
2nd, right?
And Breath of the Wild was the launch title, yeah.
So, and then Mario came out in June.
I want to say even later, but yeah, actually maybe yeah. I thought it came out
I
like.
see it in my head. It was in summer.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
within
yeah.
6 months.
Hmm.
But whatever, 6 months, 8 months, same thing. You know, that's doable. I think it's wishful thinking.
Yeah. Those were, I think,
But I would
honestly, those are the two best games of the Switch by far.
So, Brandon is getting a Switch, he said.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's go, Brando.
So, the time is... Oh, I like how it has the logo up there. You see that?
Oh, a Switch logo? Yeah.
It's going to get Smash Brothers. It's about to get real in here.
Come on,
Get back
Brando.
on that Smash Bros, dude. Let's go.
Brandon, if you don't get Breath of the Wild,
No,
I
that's
will
number
hate
one.
you.
Breath of the Wild. Okay. All right, Brandon. I know Brandon is
Okay,
one of our good friends.
Because Andrew said he wants to get a Switch too.
Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about here.
Okay.
I don't know where we're at in time. It don't matter. What
No,
we're going to do
We're fine.
is, yeah, we're going to talk about like the must-have Switch games right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Done deal.
Um.
There's one right answer.
All right, we're going to write it down. Number 1,
Okay.
Cooking Mama.
Cookie.
BOTW.
Dude.
Done.
That if
Get
you don't
it.
have if you
Get it.
have a Switch and you don't have Breath of the Wild, I wish I could slap you. I'm sorry, I don't mean that really. But
You do,
it's
you're
a good
aggressive.
game. I am aggressive, maybe because I'm tired and cranky.
I was going to make a joke and I can't. Watch what I say on the internet.
Yeah.
Number 2.
I want to say
Is it Mario Odyssey?
I want to say Mario Odyssey.
Over Smash Brothers?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Let me tell you this. You
Smash Bros is better than
you
Super Mario
are
Odyssey.
biased towards Smash Bros. I'll say Smash Bros is third for sure. Or Animal
We got to
Crossing.
rock, paper, scissors over it.
All right, deal. Bring it.
Wait, so what do you do?
Nah, come
on
on.
shoot or do you just roll with it? No, we're doing it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Like
rock,
that.
paper, scissors, boom. Okay.
No,
Best
we
out of
don't
3.
All right, you doing boom on scissors?
That's what I
or
said.
you-
I asked you. You tell me.
People always make this so complicated. I used to just like.
I
bam,
told
bam,
you to
bam.
tell me. So boom, boom,
Alright.
boom. That's why I asked.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
I
Oh,
firmly
we're doing
established best out of 3.
Ah.
You'll see in the recording.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, you got me. Okay.
Let's go, baby! Woo!
You're gay. Super Mario.
Does it
Odyssey.
still hurt that we passed Wii Sports over Smash Bros?
Yes, it does. But I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to get a Wii Sports logo tatted on my back.
right on your bum. And you can put Smash Bros for 3. We'll let it pass. Now,
I mean, if you don't think it should be.
no, that's good.
And then after that, it's kind of personal preference. I'll shoot out some.
Yeah, some more
Um,
honorable mentions. I think Animal Crossing's a big one.
Yes, but you got to firmly know what you're getting into as.
It's a kind of a daily task thing.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
it's a relaxing game. It's not there to, you got to know what you're getting into. Watch gameplay. If you never played Animal Crossing, because we're talking to the new Switch owners here.
That's true.
They're new to Nintendo.
Hey, my name's Austin. This is Michael. Congrats on getting the new Switch.
Welcome.
Welcome.
First game you're gonna want to buy is
Breath of the Wild.
also known as BOTW.
What if it's like a commercial that just goes on like on the Switch today? Like, hey, you just got a new Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? You don't already have Breath of the Wild?
What's your problem?
There's some like honorable mentions. Like there's some really good games. There's a lot of good games, but I feel like since we have Zelda, and Mario, and Smash Bros,
Some fun ones.
you have to have Mario Kart.
Yeah.
If you have not played,
yeah.
if you've not played Mario Kart, you got to do
It's
Mario
got
Kart.
all the Mario Kart.
I know
maps,
these are
too.
mainstream easy picks, but we're just letting you know what's on the Switch if you don't already know. Mario Kart 8.
I think you could even
Deluxe.
pass without getting Mario Party. To be honest, like
No, I wasn't gonna put it on the list.
yeah, Mario Party was not that best.
Depends on what kind of gamer you want to be.
The very
But it
best
has
one
like
ever was.
it has Fortnite on there and Warframe. It has a lot of. The Switch has a lot of games on it.
Andrew.
They have Paladins. They have Overwatch. They have Diablo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of
Andrew
good
was
games.
kind of like thinking about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I told him like, it's all right, man. It's cool, but
Well, the thing is, if you didn't play Pokemon the last 3 in a row, you probably would like Sword and Shield better because it's kind of the same game every time.
they updated, but not enough to really change the game. You know,
Exactly. Well, so what I'm saying is, you like Pokemon in general, right?
it's all right.
So, what have you bought in the last 3 that have come out? You must like it a little bit.
I guess. So, but I've never beaten them.
So yeah. So I'm thinking
I'm a fake fan.
if he was to pick a
Yeah,
time to get into Pokemon. It's a good time to start.
dude, they I don't know. Pokemon's burned me. It's like they do like they get and make a new one. And it's like one thing they change, like, oh, you can run diagonally now. Like, oh my gosh, what? Like that shouldn't be. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Like to walk diagonally.
Yeah.
So that's like the kind of stuff you get at Pokemon. Like one thing has changed.
So here's that's like the difference. We talk about Crash 4 feeling modern.
Yeah.
Pokemon still doesn't feel modern.
No, because
So
they do the tiny steps. They like you rather
Yeah.
than just taking one big step. I mean, I will say they kind of took a big step in like
I feel like they're on their way
making
though.
it open world.
I feel like hopefully this was like the middle ground.
Yeah,
And it
maybe.
gets better.
'Cause-
For the 5th best game on Switch, I think that they should check out some indie games.
But which one though?
Dude, the Switch is stacked. If we're
Oh,
looking
indie
for
games.
platformers, dude, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is on there.
Yeah.
That's like an insane game.
No,
SteamWorld
what's-
Dig 2 is awesome.
What's
I
that
love
hollow?
that game.
What's the hollow one?
Hollow Knight is on there.
No, what's the one?
It's Hollow Knight.
Deathly. What is it called? Or Dead Cells.
Dead Cells is
Dead
awesome.
Cells.
It's loaded. Honestly, like we'll just go through the Nintendo store together because it's like Splatoon's on there, but I feel like
Ooh.
for sure there'll be a new Splatoon soon.
Shout out to Ricky. Ricky, one of our good friends. He likes.
Is it the one that got married or a different one?
No. He's one of Alex's friends that I met. He was in Alex's wedding, but he loves Splatoon like a lot.
Yeah, he still plays it.
Oh yeah, dude, he plays it like every day.
Yeah, he would. They're having a Splatfest.
Oh, he knows.
He
He's
knows
there.
he's-
He's there all the time.
So they originally were like, well, we're only going to support it for 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
and the year came and they're like, okay, it's done. And then like randomly they were like, oh, here's a Splatfest here, but they were reruns.
Mhm.
Here's one here, and then 6 months later, one here.
Yeah.
They're like, what the heck? Because the Splatfest is like an event. Well, now they're doing a Halloween one, Team Trick, Team Treat,
Yeah.
2 days, the weekend of Halloween.
That's cool.
So that's a cool thing to do.
Yeah, it's something to be interactive with the community.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
I want to get into this new game. I forgot what it's called. It's on PS4. It's kind of getting popular. It's called Jin something.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it next week, so I'm going to play it. We'll have a breakdown.
Deal.
I think you should play it too.
Yeah, let's do it.
I need to get back on that Apex, dude. I know that I don't really want to, but I feel like if I started, I would have fun.
I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on shooters right now.
It's
Dude, we
understandable.
get so hyped over Apex though. Like,
Well,
if we got a
some of the
dub,
best
it was
times. Like
I don't know. Can we set up?
we would play it every night almost, and we would play it
Yeah.
in here, bring double TVs, and have some drinks and play Apex all night. Like that's
Dude,
thing that we did, and we'll definitely do it with whatever comes next. We'll probably go back to Apex one day.
I think our
Maybe we'll go back to Fortnite.
Our next shooter that we're gonna be excited for is Overwatch 2, bro. Like,
Oh, I'm down.
I'm so ready to get into the competitive part of that, and like
Well,
you,
should
me, and
start
Jace.
practicing the Overwatch 1 is what you should do.
Oh, I have a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready, man. You, me, and Jace, let's go, bro. Because, like, Overwatch is such a cool game.
My friend Joe plays Overwatch like every. What am I even saying? My friend Joe plays Overwatch like every night. Like he's ready to.
Dude,
So we got him.
Wait, does he play on PS4 or...
He has
PC?
an Xbox. I think he's making the jump.
Is it... No, yeah, he did say he's
No.
getting PS5, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Tell him to get ready, bro. We'll
I'm
squad
ready.
up.
Tell him to get ready.
Hey,
He texts me about the show every week, so
hey.
Hey.
Joe Bays,
hey,
get ready, bro.
get ready.
You gonna main Hanzo or what?
Hanzo,
It's like a meme.
Lorenzo.
Whoever mains
Oh,
Hanzo.
you're Hanzo main. You were totally lame.
Yep.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
No, I hope that it's hard finding a Switch right now.
Yeah.
I know that this one was in stock, but like other
Yeah.
than these ones, like I have not seen them.
It's I always think it's hilarious because we're always like, yeah, it's really hard to like find this, but you found a Switch. It's hard to get the PS5 pre-orders. So we got 3 of them.
That's what happens when
Yeah,
you have a problem,
yeah, an
Like,
addiction. The
an
first,
addiction
yeah.
to technology and video games.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. FOMO. I don't know.
No, it's definitely it. You know, like, oh, we're gonna be here to see everyone with their PlayStations. So we're not gonna be like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be sitting on the couch like, I wish that was me.
So, I want to find a new game that Angelica needs to find a new game to play.
Okay.
So, what do you think so my wife, she's good. She can play platformers and Spyro and Crash.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a gamer. What kind of games would you recommend to somebody who is kind of like a mid-step? Obviously, she plays Animal Crossing.
We're talking Switch or we're talking PlayStation?
Switch. We're thinking about getting Mario Party.
Mario Party's cool. Definitely, you could play that with the kids. I think Scarlett could be old. No.
I told you Scarlett's playing Paw Patrol.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that the other day.
It's like a toddler game where you can. She's learned how to play it. Like she could sit here.
I think
and beat levels.
I think legit like next year, like Scarlett could legit play you guys at Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I'm gonna get a Sackboy Adventure.
Dude, yes.
Did you finally watch it?
I saw it on the PS3, the PS5 conference.
Oh, okay.
But
they have new gameplay.
Oh, I haven't seen that then. But yes, we should get Sackboy like on launch.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do the 3D world thing, and I'm all about that.
I need to pre-order Miles Morales still. I have to do
Do you
that
get
soon.
those extra suits? It's funny. Okay, so you remember last week or whatever show? I don't know what show it was.
So was it the Spidey sent the special?
It might have been one where you're like, yo, you should pre-order it, and I'm like, nah. You pretty much just roll and just pick up the game wherever it's gonna be there, and you're like, well, I don't know, man, I've had trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So I go. Crash 4 came out last Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I go to Target on Saturday morning. I'm like, yo, I like to buy. What's up?
And then the cashier's like, well, actually, that's not in the game anymore.
Right.
But,
And I'm like, yo, I buy Crash 4. I was like, all right, let me look for it. No Crash 4s.
oh.
They didn't even get any delivered.
Oh.
They were like, oh, it looks like we're getting 6 copies sent from Activision.
Oh. Snap.
6 copies? This game's going to sell millions. You guys only have 6 copies coming? Yeah, okay, well, that's where we found the Animal Crossing Switch. I'm like, all right, cool. Go to Walmart across the street.
Yep.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
No copies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a GameStop near me. I wanted to buy it physical,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna drive super far. I got my family with me. I'm not trying to drag everybody around. So I bought it digitally, and I downloaded it in like
That's
15
you know,
minutes.
because what they're gonna order a base amount of games, and then whatever the pre-orders they'll probably get bonus because that's gonna sell right then and there when they pick it up.
Right, they have a general idea.
Yeah.
I get you.
So maybe they did have
They
full
messed
amount.
up though, cause like that's crazy to me that Target was only gonna get, and they sell a lot of games. And I asked him like, do you guys sell games here? Like, why didn't they? He's like, dude, we sell a ton of games. He's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
6 copies. I just think that there's a mistake.
Yeah. It's just,
Oh, well.
I don't know.
I got it digital,
Yeah.
but it's just funny because I was like, dude, Austin legit was just like, dude, you need to pre-order it,
Mm-hmm.
and
You thought I was talking about my bum, bro, and
I
was
just thought you were
like-
being like over dramatic
like negative. Yeah.
or like
Mm-hmm.
scared.
I'll show you.
But turns out you're right.
yeah,
I
don't
was
mess
wrong.
with me, bro.
I won't. I'm
Alright.
scared.
Good.
Don't talk about your mama.
I'm your worst nightmare. I mean, yeah, don't.
I didn't even say anything wrong.
Yeah. No, bro. No.
You're so funny.
Hey.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
So what are you gonna play this week?
Oh, probably some Crash 4. I'd say it's time.
You gonna play it? See who beats it first?
You'll probably
I'm
beat me
crazy.
first.
I love that game.
Yeah.
What I like about it is when you beat a level 2,
Hmm.
it just rolls into the next one, and the cutscene starts, and then you just keep playing.
Yeah.
Like it's really good.
I don't know. There's nothing else I really. I'm really holding back. I'm like, do I
It's
get
good.
Squadrons or no?
No, it's good to kind of, the new consoles are
Almost
a month
here.
away.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to spend money and like it just sit there because I'm not gonna play my PS4 anymore. You know.
Well,
And I'm not
these games will
saying-
be playable on PS5. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like they'll plug in, and they'll look a little bit better. The thing is, it's like it's okay if you take a little bit of a break while you get your life together, because you're gonna be gaming like crazy when PS5 comes out. Because you're gonna be excited again.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but I think Crash 5 is just so pure.
Bro, this is okay. I mean, I'll get into a little bit of topics we're gonna talk about later in other episodes, but like, this is gonna be crazy because I didn't get the PS4 on launch. I think I waited
Yeah.
I waited till around December.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I'm gonna be like there more for the ride this time.
Yeah. So I was listening to some podcasts today, and it was PS I Love You XOXO Volume 2. Shout out. And the thing they were talking about was launch lineups. It's like it's crazy because if you look at the launch lineups to PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, it definitely the games weren't looking their best on launch on any of them. And you look at Miles and you look at Demon Souls and some of these other games, you know, on Xbox too, like some of these beautiful games that are coming out. This is just the beginning, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's big jumps and load times and all this stuff, and I think in graphics too, I really do. But it's just the beginning, so it's gonna get better. So it's exciting to be, like you said, be a part of the ride.
Dude, it's gonna be dope, dude. I'm excited. Then we can talk about them all like on the show and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, like for further shows, you know, like I'm thinking we're gonna have an episode talking about, you know, saying goodbye to old reliable PS4. You know,
We're gonna have a eulogy, PS4 eulogy.
Yeah.
Favorite moments, talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, like favorite memories from it, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, you know, when the PS5 comes out, we can, you know, talk about like unboxing stuff like that. Or, you know,
I'm most excited for the controller, man.
yeah.
I just want to hold that controller so bad.
What was it? My stepdad was giving me some crap because like, he's like, yeah, you know, little PS4 controller's all like really small. I'm like, hey, like, don't be talking about my controller. Do you like? Can you play the guitar on Last of Us on your Xbox controller? He's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you strum the guitar on touchpad. And he's like, but how often do they use that? I'm like, honestly, for Last of Us Part 2, that's the best part of the game. like one of my favorite parts.
I won't know. Okay, moments in the game you're saying?
I would say best moment.
Okay, because I'm like, okay.
Not the best part, but like...
It's genius what they did, because
really?
You've seen the videos. Like, you can actually play the guitar. I get what you're saying.
Legit. Like, was it the Blink-182 guy was playing a song of Blink-182
There's
on there?
a lot of videos online about people using that.
But like...
They're shredding on that thing.
It's so immersive. You know?
And then they used it to where... The build-up to where you play the guitar... We're switching to Last of Us 2.
Yeah, right.
Where you're playing the guitar like throughout the game, and then at the end, when you can no longer play right for
nah, don't say nothing.
It's like almost heartbreaking, you know, because at first I'm like, oh, what am I doing, you know?
I legit thought I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, I thought, and then I was like, ooh, that's a tough pill to swallow right there.
Yeah. So.
Or you learn to play with the other hand, no big deal. But that's all I'm saying.
Spoilers.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But, you know, I think have already spoiled that game in another podcast.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
No, remember?
I remember what you said.
Yeah.
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 I told
Good
some girl
times.
at work one time, I was like, yeah, you can listen like our top games, you know, but like, make sure to skip like 5 minutes at this one part.
No.
Yes.
She probably doesn't even play that game.
She did. She was playing the first one. And I was like, yeah, if you hear this game, skip.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
She probably didn't make it that far into the podcast anyways.
Yeah, she hasn't told me anything about it, so, you know, that's whatever. All right, so, is that our Crash Talk?
Yeah, man. Crash Talk done.
Crash Talk?
Dude, I'm all about it. I want to play tonight. I want to play every night.
Every night.
Dude, I haven't been, like, this excited about a game, and it kind of caught me off guard, because I would see the gameplay, and I was like, oh, it looks cool. I'm definitely going to play it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I didn't really itch for it. I say that, but, like, I went day one to go buy it, but like I said, when I played it is when I knew I was sold. Like, they should almost have a demo of this game on the store, because that game is awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
And I hope it gets a 4K upres on the PS5.
That'd be cool, bro. Well, I'm excited that you finally have your Crash 4. You've waited a long time for this, and you don't have any
Kind of came out of nowhere, man. It was only announced a couple months ago.
Yeah, you don't need your memory cards. You don't have to replay it every time.
True.
Yeah.
Even though I'm replaying it with you, I'll probably replay it with Albert. So it's like, because I feel like if you should see the game, you should see it from the first level.
Yeah, and it's really fun just like to make your own rules. Like, all right, every time you die, switch controller. Like,
so they have modes like that.
Yeah.
So you won't have to pass the controller. You have like you have a controller and I'll have mine.
Yeah.
And then it'll be faster, right? Because you know how it reloads so fast.
Yep.
So there won't even be the passing the controller. I die now from that checkpoint. It's automatically you.
Yep.
And then I go back and forth. And then I think you can even set the rules. So
that's cool. You know.
Every time you die, you gotta take a drink of your drink. Good alcohol game.
True that. Drink game.
That'd be fun, man. So yeah, I rave about it. Good game.
Yeah, Amber's tell me about a drinking game involving Among Us. But you've never played Among Us yet.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. You guys need to have a.
We'll hop on in.
You guys need to have some people over, man.
It's fun to play on Zoom, bro.
You need to have a party at your house.
We'll think about it.
Hey, so how's your pick for Miami Heat in the NBA Finals? How's that going?
That wasn't me. I was going for the underdogs.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what? They're
You're like,
they're one game away from losing, right?
Screw them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be over tomorrow probably.
Yeah. So
Jimmy Butler is a beast though.
I just don't think they wanted. It didn't seem like they wanted it.
Yeah.
like where was the defense?
No,
the whole
it's.
time? I was watching game.
They had some
3?
injuries and they're
4?
just not as good as the other team, man. It's just what it is.
LeBron and Anthony Davis, bro. LeBron's insane. So
here's what DeRozan.
Yeah, DeRozan.
You see what he said today?
No.
Where he's like, LeBron James is so crazy because, he was in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
And like he would pretty much smash his way into the NBA Finals every year.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, for this dude to go to the Western Conference and do the same thing, like everybody said that when he went to the Western Conference, it's way harder. He would never do that in the Western Conference, and he did.
Yeah.
Granted, Golden State's not what they were, but it doesn't matter. There's a lot of really good teams in the Western Conference, hands down, and they kind of whipped everybody's butt.
Yeah.
So
crazy, bro.
Dude, LeBron James not winning MVP, I think, is lame.
He's not.
No,
Who's winning?
Giannis won.
Did he win last year?
No, this is his first year, Giannis.
That's
I could probably totally wrong.
Have they already announced who the rookie is? Who rookie of the year is? If it ain't Ja Morant, bro.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah, he's beat balling out for sure.
Yeah, because if they go Zion, because it's like just like
dude,
they don't really do the research.
Like, what is with our football teams right now, man? They're losing. Where's your Kyler Murray jersey, dude?
Bro, it's at home. I'm disappointed. Don't talk to me about it.
What's gonna be fine, dude? They're gonna be okay.
They're gonna be okay. What? They're playing
2-2, right?
Who are they playing? Who are they playing? I think they're playing the Jets or something
Doesn't
like
matter
that.
who they're playing.
Bro, they looked so good.
Are they 2-2?
Yeah, they're 2-2.
That's good. It's better than 1-3.
I guess so.
That's trash.
Yeah.
Cowboys defense is like they're on record to be the worst defense.
Yeah. In case
of
it wasn't
all
known,
time.
In case it wasn't known, Michael is a Cowboys fan. But I'll get out of here. Dude, I don't know. It's
a
just
little piece of you.
The pieces, the weapons are there,
you can't tell me that a piece of you is not a Cowboys fan after that trip we had.
We weren't talking about that. I didn't go to Texas with you guys.
Okay.
We didn't see Jason Garrett.
We met Jason Garrett.
We didn't tell him to clap for us.
We were like, you loser.
Hey.
No, that was a great treat.
No.
A little piece of you will always be a Cowboys fan.
Honestly, a little piece of me, will support you guys.
Yeah,
that was probably that was a really
we'll
fun
go
trip.
again. Yeah, we'll go again.
It's a fun trip going with the bros,
And you know what? And I don't know because I know that you work on Sundays, but the Cowboys have they have fans in their stadium.
Oh,
so it's actually cool because these other games, I don't know, it kind of sucks not having fans. And Dallas does every game that they're home, so it's a good atmosphere and it's cool being able to experience some normalcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you watch the other games and every time that you don't see fans, you're reminded.
It was really sad because the Cardinals and the Cowboys were playing this year and we really couldn't.
We would have went for sure.
Yeah, for
Monday
sure.
night.
We were gonna.
There is gonna be fans. You can buy tickets to that game,
but
like
what,
you said,
it's like $1,000.
No,
per ticket.
They're $12,000 starting.
Yeah.
Who are these people buying these tickets?
Yeah.
How Sway? And I see the people in the stands, and I'm like, you don't look like you have that much money. That much money. There's 4 of you in that seat, so 4 times 12,000. How Sway? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Unless that's a lie, but think about it. There's supply and demand is there. No, but a lot of the games are getting canceled by COVID, dude.
Yeah.
Or rescheduled because players are getting COVID.
It's kind of just going downhill real quick.
They just need to be flexible and just play the games when they can, man.
I don't think if your main star gets injured, that's why you have a bench.
It is what it is.
You can't hold out for.
It is what it is.
But it's whatever. I don't know.
Just play through it, man.
Mikey boy. Are we calling it a good night?
We're calling it a good night, brother.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode of GameSide Chat.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Leave a comment.
Say what's up. You know, we're a
Yep.
growing community. Jump in, talk to the other community members. You know, have a good time. We got a lot of really good people, you know, out there who listen and watch us. So thank you. We always appreciate it.
Yeah.
And go out there and play Crash 4.
Yeah. So, GameSide out.
GameSide out.